we unlocked our girl Devona. She's gonna carry our team to victory. I can feel it. Alright, so we are ready to leave pre-searing. I always feel like I'm hearing the sound through my main speakers, but no. Okay. Alright, so we are not staying in pre-searing. We are headed... Oh my gosh, I got an Ascalon Warhorn. I've only got the green one, which is infinite uses. Sundering Longsword of Fortitude. Dang, 2020, almost 2020. Have skill recharge. It's actually not a bad. I mean, plus 26 health, plus we get 8% chance of skill recharge half. Herboa, what's up, man? I don't need this. What is her hammer? 13 to 20, okay. What's good is her items attribute +1. What's good is her armor scales with her level. So the higher level she gets, the more tanky she gets, which is good. Hey, Drippington, thank you for the prime. I appreciate that. We're back. Because I wanted to keep playing, but I didn't want to like progress and not be on stream. So we're streaming again. There was a patch today, and they nerfed some of the like meta skills, which have been meta for like 15 years, which is crazy. And then they buffed a bunch of stuff. One of the updates they made is they hopefully made melee NPCs better, because the melee AI was not good. So people never use like warrior NPCs and stuff because they're just not good. So they've made updates to the AI. So hopefully that makes Devona even better to have on our team. So pretty excited about that. We're just cleaning up our inventory here. We need a salvage kit. Wait, what's hers? 13 to 20, okay. I kind of want to hold on to some of this stuff. Like, they buffed a lot of axe skills. They buffed a lot of sword skills. Probably don't need this sword anymore. If I'm going to use this one with health instead of the armor. Turtle, what's up, man? I'm not going to use this shield anymore because I'm using the char one. Probably get rid of our iris flowers. Holding on to this because once we can get better, a better salvage kit, we can take stuff off of it. All right, the question is, do we keep this longsword? I don't think so. It's just the armor +5 while casting isn't bad, but I kind of like the 26 health and the slightly better skill recharge. I want to hold on to this to take the axe mod, the +24 health off of it eventually. Would I want the armor +4 mod on the sword? Probably not. Debating if I want to keep this or not. Well, we'll hold on to it now until we run out of inventory space. Okay, so we don't have any skills, unfortunately, because even though we used skills from other professions, we didn't technically unlock them on this character, so Devona's only going to have the skills we have and then the skills that she started with. But we can give her some protection, which I don't hate. Even just like shielding hands. Question is, would I want to take anything off of her bar? I'll just leave her as is for now. Alright, we are officially leaving the tutorial zone, aka pre-searing. We got Devona, which is what our main goal was. That you should absolutely start. It released on mobile today. It is now officially on mobile. So if you want to play it on your phone, you can. Or your tablet. Alright. So this is where the game starts to introduce you to the fact that it's not really a solo game. You're almost always in a party once you've left the tutorial. You can see we have a party of 4 now. We have me, we have a warrior NPC, an elementalist NPC, and an archer NPC on our team. So whenever you leave like a hub, aka a mission outpost or a town, you get your own copy of the map, and whoever's in your party at that time is who's traveling with you. Vatlaw Doomtooth has been spotted. He's our target. So eventually we won't be using a sword and a shield. We're just using it now because it actually has relatively decent stats. The shield gives us health and armor against char, which is good for survival, and then the sword gives us health. And actually it has a half skill recharge on it. And since we're Melandru's Accord, since we're self-found, basically, we can only use what we can drop or what we can craft. One thing to know about NPCs in your party is they do take loot. So basically what happens is when you pick up gold, it splits it between your party members, and then drops, any drop that would go to an NPC just doesn't appear. Alright, there he is. Vatlaw Doomtooth. got him.
It was on that day that the Char discovered a way around the Great Wall.
Why do we hear an echo? Why do we hear like she's off in the distance? What was that? Audio's glitching, chat. Oh my gosh, just wrecked that whole crowd.
This is where the true story begins.
The audio's all funkied up. It's all messed up. She's like echoing in the background. Okay. 2 years later. Okay, now the real game starts. So basically the Char destroyed Ascalon. It is now a wasteland. All right, surviving after the series. Okay, they added some new quests to the game to like help people along a little bit. So these are new to me. In the wake of the series, we have to rely on each other to survive. I've got some items and tips to help you get started. Here, take this guide I've written. If you hope to grow stronger, you'll do well to reference it along the way. Reward 1,000 experience, 500 gold, 4 skill points. Titus's Tips, 5th edition, a guide to thriving after the searing. A belt pouch, a bag, super identification kit, superior salvage kit, and some keys. Dang, they're gonna load me up. Hot diggity dog. All right, we can't use another belt pouch, so that we can just sell. I mean, that's actually really helpful as Melandru's. That's big for us. Okay. So this superior salvage kit gets 100 uses, which is great. So now we can start taking things off of items. So like on the this salvage item, it has a blessed insignia, which is plus 10 health, or excuse me, plus 10 armor while affected by an enchantment, and a Vitae rune, which is plus 10 health. So, blessed, I'm probably going to take the blessed, because there is a chance that it breaks. This item breaks when we salvage from it, so we might not get both items. But the armor is good, because we're going to be enchanted a lot as an elementalist. So that extra armor would be really good. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is get some new armor. Hopefully we have enough cloth and whatever else we need. There's 2 armors. This guy's armor is cheaper, but weaker. Yeah, so armor 15. Right now, our armor is only 7. So this is armor 15. I'm pretty sure this is armor 30. Yes, so this is way better, but you can see needs a lot more cloth. Because we're solo self-found, we can't go buy cloth. We have to salvage it from things. We have 9 cloth. So we can get a shirt and some either gloves or shoes. We can't get a new helmet yet. And we're going to get the flame eye. We need 1 more pile of glittering dust. And the flame eye will be nice because that'll give us +1 to our fire magic. So every helmet you can get in the game gives you +1 to one of your class's attributes. And since we're mainly going to be fire magic, we're going to get the fire flame eye once we get 1 more glittering dust. Alright. Obtaining skills, expand your inventory. Upgrade your armor. Weapon crafters. Quests. Alright, I'm just curious what they tell new players. Alright. We don't need this. Just taking up an inventory slot. Alright, let's hope we can find some cloth, some more cloth. We'll go ahead and get a chest piece. Question is, do we want the flame forged or the elementalist robes? It's just style at this point. We'll go with elementalist robes. I think I've always gone flame forged in the past. And we'll go ahead and get gloves as well. So our top half's gonna be looking good. Gonna be looking good. It's our bottom half that's gonna need an upgrade. Alright, so that's a big armor. I mean, we went from 7 armor to 30 on those 2 pieces, so big armor upgrade there. Question is, do we salvage? Do we salvage the Blessed Rune now? Because, like, if we can't go to the... We can't buy from the rune trader. Because we're Melandrus. We're self-found. So we can't buy runes or insignias. We can use regular merchants, but we can't use the material trader. Can we use the dye trader? Nope. Can't use the material trader. Nope, nope, nope. Bad luck. All right. So let's go ahead and get another bag. It's all about inventory. And then we're going to spend 1,000 gold to upgrade. So these are 5-slot bags, and a Rune of Holding upgrades it to a 10-slot bag. And inventory is going to be our biggest enemy as a self-found character, because we can't use the bank. We can't store stuff in the bank. All right, we'll go ahead and sell the belt pouch. We can't use it. You can't break it down, right? That would be funny. Nah, that'd be nice, though. All right, sell that. 5 whole gold. Pearl necklace we don't need. Did I ever play Elder Scrolls Online? I tried it. I don't think I gave it much of a chance. So we don't want to waste the superior salvage kit on like basic stuff. We still want to use the generic, like the weak salvage kit. Because this is really just good for getting like runes and insignias off and getting rare materials. All right, the King's Message. Gather a party and head on out. I'm just going to see if there's any other... I don't think there's any other quests yet. I do want to go to the skill trainer. Ooh, Guardian and Healing Breeze. I'm going to get these because, actually there are quests that unlock those, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to save my skill points. So you can use, there are some quests that reward skills. And I'm pretty sure there's one that we can do relatively early on to get that stuff. All right. So now we add NPCs to our party. So we want a healer. And then we'll probably just take... Ooh, do we want another mage? Or do we want Reyna? We'll probably take another mage. Let's just see how we do. Devona's our hammer warrior. Alright, Devona's set on aggressive. Probably want her on guard. Well, she might get a little crazy attacking things. So this ambassador came from Kryta. Pick up all these quests. Alright, so this teaches us 2 new elementalist skills. Armor of Earth and Frozen Burst. Scorched Earth. Alright, let's see what we picked up. Deliver the supplies. Alright, let's head back in. Alright, so defend the wall leads us to the very first mission outpost, which we will do after we do a couple of quests. Wait, all the henchmen are level 6? Wait, what? I thought they were level 3 in Ascalon City. They don't scale, do they? That would be new. I'm like 99% sure they were level 3 when we put them in our team inside. Am I crazy, chat? Jammer, I'm good. Alright, so we got Lava Font and Mending. Lava Font. For 5 seconds, foes adjacent to the location where the spell was cast are struck for 26 fire damage each second. Mending we don't need. Basically, it's like a PBAOE. People nearby get hit. Alright, let's see where this stuff is. Let's do Rastin's Ritual, because there is an outpost up here we can unlock. I also need to kill 5 hulking stone elementals. bunch. Hoping we're able to get another pile of dust, as well as 13 to 20. Is that what hers is? Ooh. Armor plus 5, damage plus 10% versus hexed foes. I mean, it gets an armor upgrade. I just need to customize it for the 20% damage buff. All right, I don't want to go into Sardellic's Sanitarium yet because it'll reset the map. And there's a quest I want to do. Cobby Poundstone. Get him. Devona leveled up. Nice. I also want to take out these hulking stone elementals. Oh, nice. We just need 2 more, so these 2 will do it. Sweet. Alright, so there should be a monk over here. And then we have to escort a farmer back to Ascalon. And since we just cleared this whole path coming this way, I don't want to go in here and reset the map. Nice, we got some more cloth. So maybe I am gonna put Devona on like aggressive mode because the NPCs, like the henchmen, they don't like to attack until you auto attack, and I'm not auto attacking because I have a sword equipped and I'm just casting, and so it kind of confuses them a little bit. Devona's all the way up there, aggroing everything. Aggro to boss. Great, Devona. That's really good for us. Now she's running all the way back. This is why people don't use melee henchmen. If the NPCs die, we can't do the quest. Devona's just running back and forth, not attacking it. Devona, what are you doing? So much for the melee AI update. Oh, let's grab this quest. Heal area, vital blessing. Heal party, Bane Signet, and Ors. Okay, so that just gets us heal party. Alright, we gotta take Farmer Hamnet back. Auntie, how you doing? Gotta stick with him. Make sure he doesn't get attacked and die. Sweet. Alright, now we can turn in Scorched Earth. I need to check out the collectors too, to see if any of them have like good wands or offhands for me. Fire Staff. Ooh. Armor plus 7 versus cold damage. This, actually, that Warhammer would be good for Devona. I wish that was armor plus 7, like, just in general. That's alright. We don't have gargoyle skulls anyway. Ward against elements. You create a ward against elements at your current location for 8 seconds. Non-spirit allies in this area gain plus 24 armor against elemental damage. Alright, so now we can return to Grasden to turn in the escort quest we just did, and then we can go into Sardelic Sanitarium and unlock the new outpost. I don't know if there's going to be any class quests in Sardelic. I think class quests in there are Necro and Mesmer. Grab another salvage kit. We love some Guild Wars, man. Alright, yeah, there's no question here. If you had Necromancer secondary or Mesmer, we'd be able to do those quests, but that is okay. Okay, so Elysia. Okay, see? So the henchmen are level 3, right? Level 3, level 3. But then when we left, they're level 6. When did they change that? Oh, I forgot to go to Grasden before we reset the map. That's all right. Was that a Reforged change? We unlocked Heal Party. I don't hate having that on the bar. I mean, we are a caster. Just help our party a little bit. Because we can pop Glyph of Lesser Energy. Let's see. Pretty sure this was Reforged. Specifically, henchmen and early prophecies errors receive level boost. Level 3 henchmen become level 6. Level 6 to 12 henchmen become 8 to 14. And level 15 to 17 become 16 to 18. Why didn't they change it in the outposts? I mean, I love that because it always kind of stunk to like have level 3 henchmen with us. Small indie studio. I mean, 2 weeks kind of is, which is funny. All right, I really need a wand because not initiating combat for my henchmen because I'm casting instead of auto attacking is really annoying. Devona's on aggressive. Why aren't you attacking? Do I need to call targets? Okay, calling targets might actually help. It just gets annoying. I'm a Guild Wars veteran. I've got about a little over 3,500 hours in Guild Wars 1. Alright, we're looking for Shalev the Hermit. Massive AoE damage. Yeah, I got Guild Wars 1 like the day it released. It was my MMO of choice for a very, very long time. Now with the announcement of Guild Wars 3 and all the changes they're making, they literally released a patch today. Changing skills up, which is pretty crazy. Love to see it. It's exciting for the chance to make new builds and not rely on the Mesmer E-Surge meta. Let me check these collectors. I've got about 1,500 hours in Guild Wars 2. Oh. We don't need those because we're gonna craft them from the armor once we have enough cloth. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry that happened, man. I'm still working on my first God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals. I'm close. I just need to finish up the Eye of the North titles. Because vanquishing was always such an intimidating task to me. And I was like, I'm never gonna do that. And then I just like sat down and was like, okay, I'll just like knock out a vanquish every once in a while. Oh, he's under attack. Ding, Devona just hit level 7. Nice. Armor of Earth. For 30 seconds, you gain 24 armor, but move 50% slower. Frozen Burst. All nearby foes are struck for 10 cold damage and move 66% slower for 3 seconds. Ooh, Eruption and Shard Storm. Guy talks in the third person. Shalev is isolated as he wishes to be. In the Breach, there are char known as Fire Callers. These Fire Callers often carry with them a certain fiery unguent that Shalev must have. What say you to an exchange of knowledge for a bottle of this fiery unguent? I'll find it for you, dude. I think my Hall of Monuments right now, well, it was 45 out of 50 until I started like working on the God Walking Amongst Mere Mortals. I don't know what it's at right now. Yeah, Vanquishing wasn't so much difficult as it was just like time consuming. I'm gonna go ahead and head into the breach maybe, since we're over here, and go get Pick and Square. I feel like Guild Wars is one of those games, if you like any sort of RPG, like, you should play Guild Wars 1. And the same goes, and I feel like the same goes for if you like trading cards, like the actual trading card game, you'll like Guild Wars 1. Because it's based off of deck building, like Magic the Gathering. That's why there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of skills, and you can only select 8 of them to have. Oh, I'm close. Close to 50 out of 50. Ooh, dropped a key. I need to keep an eye out for Ascalonian chests. Pretty sure there's a quest that leads to the breach. But we're already here, so whatever. Yeah, I saw the card game. Ooh, purge conditions. The thing is, they just licensed the IP out. ArenaNet wasn't involved, like, in the actual development. Yeah. People are already talking about, like, there's potentially AI art in it and stuff, and, that would just be a bummer if true. Alright, we gotta sneak through the back way. The tar is slowing us down. Man, Shatter Enchantment this early in the game, so annoying. We just need to keep running. We can't really fight them up there, especially because he's a monk. Come on, guys. Yeah, he's just gonna heal himself up. Saw the video of me buying 15. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a little while ago, but and honestly, the what was it? Poncho Pikachu that at the time we had at like 8,500 or 9,000. That's like double that now. It's insane. Of course, I don't still have it, which stinks, but. Yeah, card prices are out of this world right now. It's all Monopoly money. It's crazy. There's the Ghost of Althea. Ooh, this is the new... This must be the new... Oh. Yo, I haven't done any of this. Forsaken. I haven't done the post-searing version of Forsaken Tunnels yet. Because you can unlock the Ghost of Althea as another hero. Break this stuff down. Nice, more cloth. We can go get another piece of armor because the legs are 4 cloth. All right, you guys remember Pick and Square? We were just there in pre-searing. Alright, another outpost unlocked. Quite a few quests to pick up here. Rumor has it reason we're out of here is that the Duke's daughter went missing. If the Char have taken her, they'll be sorry. Althea's Prince Rourke's beloved, and if anything's happened to her, his wrath will be great. Yeah, she did. We just saw her ghost. I'm assuming you have to do the Duke's daughter quest to get the... That's a... Fires of the North is a tough quest. But so is Althea's. All right, this is not the same armor. This is only level 15 or 15 armor. All right, let's see what we got. Armor plus 7 while attacking. Air wand, barbed Ascalon razor. If Devona was using his sword and had sword skills, that would be good, but she's not. She only has hammer skills. That Grim Cest is actually, if this, I mean, the armor plus 15 versus Char is nice. Health plus 5. I mean, we already get armor 14 on our shield, though, so it's not really that much of an upgrade at all. Yeah, none of that stuff. Oh, you have a gold star Torchic? Oh my gosh. We can craft stuff, though, too. Faux hammer, 13 to 20. Damage plus 1 versus Char. We give that to our girl Devona. I don't know if the damage plus 1 is necessary. Actually, I think the armor plus 5 is better. Armor 5, energy plus 3. None of this stuff's any good. Why do casters get the junk? All this caster stuff is junk. But actual physical damage deal in melee, you actually get good stuff to build. That's alright. Break this stuff down. Highly salvageable, nice. All right, let's go get another pair of leggings. You said I just did the first Althea quest on the mobile client. Wasn't charged level 20. You just did the Duke's daughter, or like part of the dungeon? Hey, Turtle. Good, man. All right, let's go back to Ascalon. Turn in the casualty report. Actually, go over here and grab our legs, our new leggings for an armor upgrade. Nice. We just need one more cloth for the boots. Alright. We still need another... Dust isn't as common this early on, I don't think. We basically need to find offhands, I think. Potential dust, maybe. I'm Melandru's Accord, so I'm self-found, so I can't trade with players or anything. I am gonna go ahead and buy these, I think. Maybe. I don't need them this second. I thought there was a quest to unlock those, but maybe not. Alright, go turn this in. We'll do the quest outside of Pick and Square. How much further in WoW did I get? I literally didn't take a single step. But that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Great Northern Wall Outpost, which is our first mission. Turtle with the gifted subs, man. Thanks so much. Gifted 5 subs. You the GOAT. I do need to get back into WoW eventually. I gotta level up my Draenei Hunter and go through the Dark Portal and actually play through. I did what I do the first two or three dungeons of Burning Crusade. All right, I think we can just go ahead and do the first mission. We'll do the bonus. I think we're gonna try to do the bonus objective for every mission as well, as part of our challenge. It's really nice that they bumped up the henchman to level 6. Level 3 seemed so low for these, like, early missions. Because no players were that low. No one was really coming out of pre-searing as level 3. Dang, still have the Guild Wars 2, like, physical copy. Oh, you got the char bag? Gosh darn it. Did you, from the dungeon, or are you farming the bosses? I mean, honestly, it doesn't really, I came in and just bought bags and ruined, I mean, I had to spend 1,000 gold, but we got them. What's crazy, I was farming that cauldron on my ranger, because I do have a level 13 ranger in pre-searing, and I farmed that cauldron like 10, 15 times and didn't get a single bag. Yeah, I mean, what? I guess the question is why leave, right? You might as well just be permanent pre. Man, it's been so long since I played an Elementalist. I don't normally play casters. Bartix, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm a huge Guild Wars fan. I'm actually an ArenaNet partner. So I knew about mobile ahead of, I've known about the mobile launch stuff for a while. I do get access to top secret information. Dang, I'm taking so much damage. Oh yeah, because they just buffed that spell. Yeah, so that Balthazar spell, instead of it being AoE where the caster is, it's now AoE where the target is. Should we swap to the staff? I was like, why am I taking so much damage? Nice. All right, we just got our second piece of cloth, so we can get our boots once we're done with the mission. Yeah, didn't you see? Read the patch notes for today. They nerfed E-Surge. They nerfed E-Surge Mesmers across the board. The AoE damage now from like all the E-Surge stuff, 75%. They buffed a bunch of stuff. They're messing with my meta. I'm actually happy that they're doing that. Full Mesmer teams are boring. Oh, mamma mia, we've aggroed a lot. Shielding hands for the win. Ooh, another key. Yet we haven't found a single treasure chest. See you, Turtle. Appreciate the gifted subs, man. Alright, the first wreckage is up here. Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna... Guild Wars 3 I'm so pumped about. I can't wait. I'm really excited to see, like... Because they say it's in between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 in the sense of, like, play style. So I'm really curious to see if maybe we get some of the skill, like, capture and builds and stuff that was so awesome about Guild Wars 1. I really need Fireball. Does Orion have Fireball? I think he does. Yeah, he's got it. How come I can't get it yet? Fireball is basically Flare, but AoE. Flare can be AoE, but I have to be Overcast. And I don't have any Overcast spells. I actually really enjoyed New World. Like the combat. I thought it was relatively simplistic. I don't mind action combat necessarily. It's not my favorite style of MMO. I actually really like tab targeting games. But I am excited nonetheless. I love the lore. I love the world. I'm very excited about it. Hey, Gogeta, thanks for the 200 bits, brother. All I know is ArenaNet really wants to shake up the MMO genre, which is exciting because it feels like it's stagnated a bit, you know? Alright, dust. Give me dust. Gave me granite slabs. We got plenty of iron. I don't know if we're going to need it. But we do have it. The bonus is 3 items, right? No, maybe it's 4. I think it's this wreckage, and then one more wreckage up here. Perhaps. Easy to say I'll be sweating. Oh, I'll be sweating all right. I'll be an absolute sweat. I mean, I'd love if they had New World's, like, gathering and stuff. I think people really enjoyed I liked chopping down trees in New World. It was very satisfying. Same with mining. Like the echo, it literally sounded like you were causing an echo throughout the world. Like it was so cool. All right, so what we're doing right now is we're opening this wreckage to get these these quest items. Kiln Testabreeze stuff, his crest, his Cuse, whatever that was, his greaves. Because there's a ghost up here, and he wants you to get all his stuff for him. And in exchange, he'll give you 1,000 experience. I honestly think they could have turned New World around. Like, with the expansion they launched, I think people were really excited about it, and then Amazon's like, just kidding, we shut down the studio. Game's dead. Shutting down the servers. Rip. Hey, thanks for another 100 bits, man. Improve sale value. Okay, we'll sell that then instead of breaking it down. All right, we give him his stuff, right? Nope, not yet. Oh, dang, it's buffed in Reforged. It was 1,500 experience, 150 gold, and a skill point. I didn't realize they buffed that too. All right, so that's the bonus. Devona hit level 8. Love that for us. Hey, Gogeta with the gifted sub as well, man. I was also annoyed, so I will swear that the game looked better before they relaunched it, New World Eternum, on consoles. I swear the face models and stuff did not look as bad when the game first came out. Because I played the game when it first came out for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, and then fell out of it. And then when they relaunched it, I was like, oh, I'll give that another shot. Especially because it's going to have crossplay on console and everything. And I swear they dumbed down like the NPCs' faces and stuff and the graphics. You're bored to suck at traffic? Hey, well, if that means you're just going to give me money, then by all means. Man, these guys are running everywhere. I keep throwing shielding hands on Alicia, our healer, because it reduces damage. Alright, now they're all aggroed on Devona, which is good. That was tough. Hey, Gogeta with another gifted sub.
The Char invasion force. Captain Calhan was right.
That was my voice, by the way. Or my character's voice. Alright, so we went on a scouting mission. We saw that there's a big invasion force, and now we just need to run. Run back to the wall. And not die. You're just trying to hype me up like a whatnot streamer. We are not gonna fight. That just slows us down. All right, squad. I guess we are gonna fight. Run, run. You can force the NPC henchmen to go places with the flag. So we're just telling them to run. Dang, 3,000 hours in New World. Monty Python? Oh my gosh. That's wild. Yeah, the one thing about New World is I don't like when games are built around like PvP. And New World was absolutely built around PvP, right? I'm absolutely a PvE player, so I always get a little disappointed when the whole game is structured in a way to like just set you up to play PvP endgame. Our team fell behind. He's getting wrecked. We just have to get to the NPC. Run! The Char, they're fast! Dang, 2,000 experience. We're gonna level so fast with Reforged mode.
You're back. Well done. What news of the Char? Sir, we found Bonfaz Burntfur and the Char army in a valley to the north. But I'm afraid we were spotted. They come for the wall as we speak.
Yeah, you don't hear him, dude? They're wiping out everyone.
There are too many. We'll never hold them back. The wall is lost. We must fall back. Retreat! Retreat!
Bro needs to put a little gusto in his retreats.
Regroup at the bunkers just north of Fort Rannoch. We can't let the Char make it to the capital.
Yeah, they like retooled New World. So that makes it tough when you have to kind of like reset what your game even like set out to be originally. All right, we do have some quests that are like right outside this outpost. This is another mission, but I know we've got finding Paulus the monk and what is it? Ambassador's Quandary. See what this collector wants. Singed gargoyle skulls. Ooh, which we have. Is it the same stuff? Bulwark of Balthazar. Armor -5 while casting. Boo. A 2020 air magic offhand. That's crazy. That is crazy. I mean, it's only energy +6. But a 2020, oh my gosh. I want that, but I don't want to hold on to it until I start using, if I want to use air magic. I'm going to forget it's here though. If I don't, I have 3, okay, I'm just going to get it. That's crazy. So 2020 is the best stat combination you can get on offhand. It's a 20% chance to have the casting time of a spell and 20% chance to have the recharge of it. Hey, 200 more bits. So once we get some air magic, we might swap over to air magic because getting a 2020 offhand, absolutely crazy. We need a 2020 fire offhand though. I can't use slash. Slash bonus is restricted on Melandru. Yeah, fortunately not. I'm doing Ambassador's Quandary first. Take out some renegades. Yeah, can't access the bank. Can't access any vendors that players can sell at market prices to, which is material, runes, basically all the good ones, die traders. So that's why we have to salvage all of our materials ourselves, which then takes up tons of inventory space. And then the fact that we can't use the bank, inventory management becomes the fun part. But that's the challenge, gang. And then obviously Dhuum's Covenant, we cannot die. But we get these shiny badges next to our name. Alright, so that completed that quest. Just had to take out Torin, the Renegade Elementalist. Alright, the next one out in this area, I believe, is Regent Valley Defense. Yep. And then I think the Red Cloak Deserter is out this way, too. Almost in the same area. Yeah, what is even like the pre-meta? Isn't it like Rangers and Elementalists? Oh, there's our first Ascalonian chest. Since we have some keys, maybe we'll get something good. Butterfly sword. 14 over 50. I mean, not awful, but what can we can't use it. I mean, Devona has 0 sword skills and will not have them for until we can change back and forth between secondary professions. We basically want hammers to drop and then casting weapons. Speak of a hammer, but it's not better than what we got. It's a good question. I don't know. I almost feel like for the challenge, I want to go all the way through prophecies without going to... There's two thoughts, right? One is you can go chronologically and you can not go to the next expansion until you beat the previous expansion. Or there's the thought of everything's available and you should try to optimize, right? Hop over to Nightfall, grab some heroes. Hop over to factions and get closer to the stars so you can swap between professions, you know? Because you have to literally unlock everything on this character by yourself. So your heroes only have access to skills that this specific character has gotten. Because normally, if you're not Melandru's Accord, your heroes have access to every skill unlocked on the entire account. Which I like the challenge of, okay, well, if I want my hero to have a specific elite skill, I have to go capture it from the boss. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, hopping over to Nightfall to grab heroes early on, like, they're not going to be very good. I'm not going to have any skills for them. You know? But it would be nice to be able to, because in Prophecies you have to go do class change quests in Augury Rock. The earliest you can change campaigns is once you get to Lion's Arch, which is not that far off. I don't know if the heroes have better AI. I mean, you can use their skills. Like, you can manually tell them to do stuff, though. I mean, the big key is you can set their builds. You can give them specific attribute spreads. You can give them better items and runes and insignias and stuff. That's probably the biggest value, is the fact that you can give them runes and insignias outside of being able to give them a specific build. But again, I can't buy runes and insignias. I have to literally find them. Dang. Ding! Devona, level 9. Alright, the char, yeah. The char and the body are up here. Corpse of Little Tom. Little Tom. Or Little Thom, as I used to call him. Meerkat, I'm in the same boat. Holy Rod. Come on, give me something for a mage. Energy +4 while enchanted. Alright. So we finished those. We can turn in, and I think we can head back to Pick and Square. Meerkat, thank you so much for subbing. Appreciate the prime. Yeah, not only is Guild Wars 1 probably my favorite MMO, I think it's my favorite game of all time. A bow that has skill recharge of spells? Huh? I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I mean, I lose... I think the... do I want the shield still, though? Because then I can actually auto things. With the sword, I can't auto things. I lose so much health, though. I lose 41 health. The thing is, I feel like I'm so tanky right now because I have such good armor. Do I use the bow? Do I use the bow so that I can actually... My biggest issue right now is I'm not autoing because I have a sword. And just casting doesn't get my team, my henchmen, to attack my target. Alright, we don't need that. Yeah, this is what I was playing when people were playing WoW, man. Alright, can probably just sell that sword. I'm not going to use this either. I don't know if there's collectors. I can look on Wikipedia to see if there's any good collectors for these items. /wiki ornate grawl necklace. Let's see. There is a flame artifact for 3 ornate grawl necklaces. Energy +6. Have skill recharge of spells 10%. Don't need that. I can't believe there's a 2020 offhand. I wonder if there's a fire magic one somewhere. Scorched seeds. I'm just looking at the Wikipedia. Scorched seed. Frost artifacts, 10%. Okay, there is a 2020 fast casting offhand, which is completely useless because no one really uses fast casting spells. Earth Scroll. Energy +15, health +30, energy regeneration -1. Okay, I don't really like any of that stuff. And then rawhide belt. Rawhide belt is only good for a belt pouch. Alright, so we can sell all 3 of these. Alright, what about scorched lodestones? Earth scroll, armor plus 10 first elemental. Jeweled chakram, armor plus 5 while enchanted, health plus 45 while enchanted for illusion magic. Earth scroll with health plus 30. Ascalon Aegis, armor plus 10 versus elemental damage and armor plus 10 versus char. Nah, nothing really that good. A 2020 curses. Dang, I didn't know there were 2020 stuff this early in the game. There's a 2020 curses offhand for 3 scorched lodestones. I don't think I would use a curses necro anytime soon, so. Alright, let's go back to Pickin' Square. Is it? I think it's Pickin', not Pikin'. Josh, thanks so much. I finally gave WoW Classic a shot after having never played World of Warcraft. What, 2 years ago? A year and a half ago? Health plus 15 while hexed, armor plus 5 while hexed. Trash. Longbow Fortitude, damage plus 15, 15 over 50, and health plus 20. Too bad I don't have any ranger heroes. Oh, I forgot to pick up my last set of boots. Let me go grab that. I really enjoyed Classic. I really enjoyed it. It was very refreshing to play a game that was like slow. The leveling was like the actual game as opposed to like rushing to end game. And so I had a really good time playing Classic. I love the pace. I loved getting gear upgrades. I love having to team up with people to finish hard quests. The OG Classic. Oh yeah, they were asking how I liked World of Warcraft after trying it. Alright, we can sell these 2 things. Not going to use those. I don't think I can break that. Yeah, I can't. Let me see if there's a collector for fetid carapaces. Inscribed Chakram. 5 domination magic. Domination magic plus 1, 20% chance. Health plus 30. For 3 fetid carapaces. If we end up getting 2020 divine favor, oh my gosh. I had no idea there were all these collectors in old Ascalon with a bunch of 2020 stuff just chilling. Of course, 2020 divine's not going to do anyone any good right now. The domination magic plus 1, health plus 30 is not bad though. So hold on to the fetid carapaces. We would need one more. All right, let's go grab our boots. Then we just need one glittering dust for a new headpiece. All right, boom. We're just missing the headpiece to be fully upgraded to 30 armor a pop. All right. Can turn this in. I might swap out Orion for the Ranger to do a little more sustained damage. I'm not sure. Okay, I forgot I need to auto. I gotta auto so that henchman attack stuff. I feel like his spells can be wasted a lot. Like, he'll sit and cast Firestorm, and then the enemies will move. I think the Ranger's name is Reyna, maybe? She might do a little better sustained damage, who knows. Plus, I'm already a mage. Why do we need another one? Holy Staff. Armor plus 10 versus piercing. Have skill recharge of spells. 10%. Use that instead of the bow, maybe. And we get a little bit of armor versus piercing damage. Yeah, having voiced cutscenes for a MMO released in 2005 was pretty crazy. Now, their mouths didn't move at the time. Mouths and cutscenes didn't start moving until they released Nightfall. But, nonetheless. The thing is, the main character's, like, your character's voice changed in every expansion. It was a different person. The woman who voices the intro for Prophecies, that's like The Last Day Dawns on the Kingdom of Ascalon, she is the female human voice actress in Guild Wars 2. I think. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. Who knows? Alright, picked up 2 quests that brought us to Gateguard Hollis. Even though we already ran through here. I just didn't have the quest at the time. Oh, I was supposed to bring... Whoops. I was supposed to bring henchmen with me? Oh my gosh. Not henchmen, but like NPCs. I was supposed to escort them. I missed that completely. Rip. Lead all 3 recruits west along the wall. Where are the recruits? Was I supposed to pick them up somewhere? Ripperoni. I did not know that. I mean, I know Jeremy Soule did Guild Wars. I did not know... Oh, rip. Corpse of Ascalon City Wall Sentry? Is that who I was supposed to bring with me? Maybe they're, like, near the front? I'm so confused. Alright, see, autoing first gets, like, the whole squad engaged in the battle. Alright, let's see where those... Alright, lead all 3 recruits west along the wall to the far gate and present them to Gate Guard Haas. Okay, where are the recruits? Maybe I was supposed to grab them from somewhere. Yeah, what's good about Reforged is it really pumps you with gold by doing quests. Which is really nice. Oh, there's the recruits. I was supposed to go pick them up. Whoops. Wait, well, at least I cleared the path, so now they can't get injured along the way. That's good, at least. Halves casting time of spells, 10%, armor plus 5 while enchanted. Okay. I don't get any energy because I don't have illusion magic, but that's okay. $200 IQ move. I mean, they're army recruits. I couldn't let them get hurt. I had to clear the path for them. Now they're safe. Of course, now we're coddling them, right? They're slow, man. Need to work on their cardio. Oh my gosh, they're so slow. Pick it up. We're going to the wall. Seriously. They would have stayed out of danger just because of their pace, man. Bunch of slowpokes. Dudes are gonna walk into the barracks telling stories of the fierce battles they had getting there. They had to cut through 100 char just to make it to the wall. Super speed engineer. I mean, I'll even just take some paragons with fallback at this point. They buffed a bunch of paragon skills in the bounce patch today. It's just so crazy to see balance changes happening when the game was literally in maintenance mode for 15 years. Buffed, more like juiced. Hey, man, if I could just have a full team of spear-throwing paragons, that's my jam, man. Alright, they made it. They made it, Hollis. They fought hard. Alright, I don't think there's any quests over here. I think we just need to teleport to Pick and Square. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do... The Lost Supply Column's good. And then the Siege is just like right outside. Oh, I didn't change out for the Ranger. That's okay. He'll be fine. Tank him, Devona. She actually is. She's a beast. Got him. Nice job, team. Good job, Devona. Sherry, how you doing? Good. I'm doing well. The wall is blocking his shots. Good old line of sight. Oh wait, did we... Okay, so we did the siege quest. Now we gotta find the supply column. Where am I supposed to get the... Oh, right here? Oh, Char Fire Collar. Is it just the one? Oh, sweet. We just need the one fiery ungent. Allergy attack. Oof. Allergy is the worst. Fam's good. Fam's really good. Lauren and I just got back from vacation, which was a blast. Little Coop got to spend time with his grandparents for a couple of days. And now Lauren is hosting book club right now. See you, Meerkat. Have a great night. What book? I don't know. Good question. Lil Coop popped in earlier today when I was streaming. He's a big boy. Gosh, these healers are so annoying. Oh my gosh, right when I used Firestorm, it ran. Nice, we got him. Earth Staff. Halves casting time of spells, 8% chance. Have skill recharge of spells, 12% chance. Energy plus 6. Yeah, let's swap to this one. The damage is unconditional, which is good. Energy plus 6. 12% chance to have skill recharge, 8% chance to have casting time. We'll take it. How is little homie so thick? Boy likes to eat. What the heck? I've never seen that down there. I've literally never seen that. Break some stuff down here. All right, we found the supply bearers. I think we just have to escort them back. Follow me, boys. I've cleared the way again. Alright, have I used all my Ascalonian keys? I got one more, nice. Just gotta make sure we don't lose the squad. Wait, did only one of them come with me? Why did only one of them follow me? Did I have to talk to all of them? Oh my gosh. Killing me, Smalls. Okay, there we go. Now they're all following. I don't know what happened. Hey, Gogeta with the gift sub to Cherry. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. We just gotta take these guys back to pick and square. And then we'll have 2 things to turn in. Actually, we can turn in Shayla's task. He's not really nearby, though, is the issue. He's, like, randomly, like, over here somewhere. Anytime buff coop. Oh. Hey, Bartix, thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate the support. I think buff coop's better than thick coop. None of the above? Alright. Good there. So we can... Let's go turn on the Shayla one, because that does give us 2 new spells, but neither of which are fire. Because I think Eruption is Earth. Earth magic. Guys up. Do a little AoE damage. So many stone elementals. Dang, I just casted 4 spells in a row that were halved casting times. %8 chance. That might have been 4 in a row at an 8% chance each. I don't know. So that's the normal cast animation. That was the halved. That 8% is doing some work. She cooked spaghetti. The thing is, I had a big lunch, so I didn't end up eating anything for dinner. Because Will and I, we went and filmed like a little spot for this local card shop that I'm going to be at on Sunday. And we went and got barbecue afterwards. Frost artifact. I had a big lunch. Armor +5 while casting. The barbecue's really good. It's a place called ZZQ. They had like a vinegar style barbecue sauce. Prickly pear candy. Sounds pretty good. There's our boy. There's the hermit living in a cave. Eruption. Yeah, earth magic. Cause an eruption at target foe's location. Each second for 5 seconds, foes near this location are struck for 10 earth damage and are blinded for 10 seconds. Shard storm. Send out an ice shard that strikes target foe for 10 cold damage if it hits, and causing target foe to move 66% slow for 2 seconds. Yeah, water magic is the worst line of magic, unfortunately. It's very uncommon to be using water magic. All right. I'm pretty sure Paulus the Monk is like right outside Fort Rannick. If you want to do that one real fast. I don't know how he missed his body when we were, because we went all the way over here. And his body's like right around here. Now that we started talking about food though, now I am kind of hungry. But it's almost 9 o'clock, so I'm not gonna eat. I'm playing Star Fox tomorrow. I mean, I'm definitely getting it. I don't know if I'll play it tomorrow or not. I feel like I should stream it. Like, Star Fox 64 was probably my favorite Nintendo 64 game. I should still know how to beat every level the right way. What happens if you eat at 9? I mean, there's nothing wrong with eating at 9. I just don't normally eat after, like, I don't know, 8 o'clock? Because, I mean, I'll go to bed at, like, 9:30 probably. And I don't know. It just feels weird to, like, eat, like, right before I go to bed. See, there's Paulus's body. There's his body. R.I.P., dude. His body poisoned us. Look at this. We're all poisoned. Alright, we'll go turn in. We'll get Heal Area and Vital Blessing. Neither of which we'll end up using. Is that why I don't drink caffeine? After like noon. Yeah, I usually try to avoid I mean, I'll also have like, if I want like a diet soda at dinner, I will, but it's like I won't have coffee usually after like 1 o'clock. Caffeine's half-life is like 8 hours. Stays in your system for a while. Who the heck is Thadiel? Play this game for 21 years and things still like surprise me. Enchantments, while you maintain this enchantment, target ally has plus 72 maximum health. Oh wait, another quest? Ooh, resurrect. Find Melka Blanston outside Ascalon City and tell her that Gurren loves her. Okay. Splendid addiction. You love bread. Alright, I guess that was the quest, just to talk to that guy. I must not do that quest very often. Alright. Go turn in this stuff. Oh yeah, the fact that I got 3 loaves of bread 3 shows in a row and had never gotten bread before. I mean, it was homemade sourdough. I can't complain. It was really good. It was just, it caught me off guard. Going from no bread to 3 breads. All right, let's clean up our inventory a little bit here. Do I plan on playing Guild Wars 3? Absolutely I do. Can't wait. Very excited. Alright, we don't need this axe. I might hold on to this axe. I mean, I could salvage it for the health mod. Eventually. Don't need this. Might hold on to this because I don't know if we can unlock Althea. I don't know what we're gonna run with her. Do I want this holy staff? No. Healing Ankh. And no. I can't salvage this one because this is a quest reward. Ooh, alright, well, rip. There's no buyback, so that's gone. Oh well. We should salvage the Holy Rod. All right, cool. I think we just have to talk to someone like right outside here. Find Melka Blanson, tell her that Gurren loves her. Where you at, Melka? Yeah, right up here. And we get Resurrect, which actually is pretty decent, because gives us a chance to revive our teammates if they die. I bred the entire stream. I mean, it's like the old Oprah meme where she's like, I love bread. She's talking about her weight loss journey. Purge conditions. Remove all conditions. Poison, disease, blindness, dazed, bleeding, crippled, burning. I might put that on Devona, actually. Probably put it on myself, too. Alright, let's rearrange our stuff here. Cool. Alright, let me see which skill she's using. Mighty Blow. Balance stance. For 11 seconds, you cannot be knocked down, and you do not suffer extra damage from a critical attack. Do I care about her using that? I think Purge would actually be better. I mean, it helps against critical strikes, but how often does that actually even happen? Shout. For each foe with an earshot, maximum 2, you gain 1 strike of adrenaline. I'm gonna put Purge on there. These 2 hammer skills don't even, like, scale off of Hammer Mastery. Counterblow. If this attack hits an attacking foe, that foe is knocked down. Hopefully she only uses it right when someone's attacking. Is this worth burning 4 adrenaline on? It feels like it'd be better just to keep using Earthshaker. Target foe and all adjacent foes are knocked down. I don't know. Alright, hammer and anvil is pretty close by. No, I'm not. They messed up. They were advertising me and Phil going up to the Canadian shows that they're doing, and we were never asked to do that. So unfortunately, we will not be at those. Hey, Grant. Dang, level 12. Let's go. Oh, thanks for the 100 bits, man. We need to get down into this pit. What's the fastest way down there? Ah, right here. Get yourself some caffeine. Thanks. Yeah, purge conditions, it just says from target ally. It's not target other ally. She can also use it on other people, so. Alright, don't we have, like, NPCs? Aren't they supposed to be coming in and helping us with this? Ambush the char on the tar pit south of Pike and Square. Strike down Grimsharping. Okay. I thought usually... Oh, there they are. They're right here. Here they come. Reinforcements. course, we're doing all the work before they even get here. The dang militia's so slow. They're just running past all the fighting. It's fine. We'll take care of them. So for anyone who doesn't know, bosses are named mobs that have this glow, this aura around them, and the aura color dictates what class they are. So this was a ranger for that, like, rangery green color. And when you kill a boss, you get a little morale boost. Every boss gives you 2%, and that goes away once you zone out of a map. The biggest difference is how instant this game is. So, like, I'm in an outpost right now, right? This is an outpost, the little dots. This is a town. This is a mission. When you leave an outpost or a mission, or when you leave, if I go through this little portal, I get my own copy of the breach, which is a map. I get my own copy of it. And the only people who are there are me and whoever's in my party. Right, so in WoW, the only things that are instants are like dungeons and raids. The whole world, you can run into people. When I leave here, I will not run into other people. So that's one of the biggest differences for sure. Garfaz Bloodfang. Yeah, I don't usually do the quests that take you up like here, because they're usually a little tougher, but because they've buffed the NPCs to a higher level, it might actually be doable. We definitely want to do the Duke's daughter, though, because that... She's all the way in Diessa Lowlands? That's far. Is it better to just do Fort Rannoch to get over to here? It might be. It might make sense to do the next mission, because the next mission, I think, takes you to the outpost over here, maybe? No. Yes? I don't remember. Because I know there's another mission up here. I mean, we could just run there. Do I prefer that? I mean, they're both very different. The thing I like a lot about Guild Wars 1 is, like, the skill diversity and build. Like, when you create a build. So, eventually we'll have tons and tons. I mean, you can already see how many skills we've unlocked, right? Because there's a dual class system, right? I'm an Elementalist, which is my main class, but then my secondary class is Monk. So I can access all Monk skills and all Elementalist skills. But when you leave a town or an outpost, you can only use the 8 skills you've equipped, like, on your skill bar. So while you can use any of these skills, you have to make a build of 8 of them to go into an actual, like, battle zone. And so I just love that aspect of creating, like, pairing up 2 different classes to make, like, an 8 skill build. And that's very different from World of Warcraft. Okay, the zone isn't that far. We just have to get... that arrow means that that's a transition, so that would lead into Diessa Lowlands. There's a mission outpost right here. which we could grab. I mean, where does Fort Rannoch lead to? I don't remember. Because then it goes Ruins of Sirmia, right? Yeah, followed by Ruins of Sirmia, which is... So we'd have to do Fort Rannoch and then Ruins of Sirmia, and then Ruins of Sirmia leads to Nolani Academy. And my favorite part of WoW is playing a dwarf walking around with bare feet. Keep your feet on the ground. Of course. That's why I want Guild Wars 3 to have dwarves. Did you just see me fire my fireball right into that pillar? Hashtag line of sight. Yes, my favorite part of World of Warcraft was actually the Peggle add-on. I do love the fact that Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 have a fast travel system where you can just teleport around the map. Much, much faster than World of Warcraft. Taking griffins and stuff. Ooh, is that hammer better? 13 to 20, 13 to 20. This is double adrenaline gain chance, armor penetration chance. This is armor plus 5. I think we give her the ram hammer. Look at that ram hammer upgrade. Oh, we still need to customize it so she does 20% more damage with it. People have been asking for Coden since, like, the release of Guild Wars 2. Which will be cool. I mean, bears. Bears are always fun. I will be furious if they don't give us dwarves, though. Air staff, have skill recharge of spells, 10%. Arm pinch. Don't need that. These guys are just gonna keep healing each other. Got him. Oh, I'm out of keys. Bummer. I mean, that's basically how they added new races to Guild Wars 2 without actually adding them. Like, they gave us the dragon mask. They gave us the bear mask. They gave us the bird mask. Basically a way for people to play as something else without... Okay, this fight might get annoying because they do have healers. Oh, but that guy that was healing didn't come fight. And now they're coming to fight after we killed them. Nice. I had a bear in WoW. I did have a bear pet at one point. Did I name it Will? I might have. Am I going the right way? Not really. I mean, I gotta loop up that way. I guess we'll just kill this boss. I think what I'll do is I'll go unlock the outpost. Even though I would get it eventually, I'm getting it before doing 2 missions. Alright, one more use left on this salvage kit, and then we'll pick up another one. A lot of char out this way. There's the zone, and then this little portal is going to be the zone into the outpost. Or the mission outpost, at least. Oh, and actually we're going to pass where we need to for the quest anyway, so that's actually pretty good for us. Taking so much damage from that eruption. Dang, that's awesome that your Guild Wars 1 guild is still active. Okay, she used Purge Condition on herself. I think because she got blinded. Why are those boulders fighting each other? That's a lot of boulders. That's a nice boulder. I like that boulder. Alright, I think we gotta be careful up here, because I think that this will be a lot of char. At least they use Frenzy. So they attack 33% faster, but they take double damage. Alright, I think I'm gonna swap to my... Do I need to swap to my shield? Nah, I think I'm okay because of my armor level. Can we go this way around it? Oof. We had... Oh, man. There's the ghost. Okay, I think we just have to talk to her, right? I don't think we can get to her from down here. I think it's better to play it safe and just, like, clear everything out. Because these guys are level 8. It's dangerous. Like how Thea just getting absolutely wrecked. I mean, shielding hand saved her life. Yeah, these char are actually kind of strong. Luckily, our henchmen are level 8 as well, instead of level 6 in this area. See, if we aggro this guy, he's gonna just wreck us, shooting fire arrows from up there. And Devona, I'm gonna order Devona to stay back, because we need to pull them a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna order everyone to stay back. See, See what we can do here. Oh my gosh, it aggroed so many of them. Alright, now you guys can fight. Oh, she's done. She's done. Okay, she's back up. Survive. Survive, team. Yeah, they strong. Alright, that's okay. Damage plus 12% while in stance. Oh, it's not even good at damage range. Granny, she done. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Who that is, or what that was. Oh, it's Granny. Oh, she done. Whoa. Sorry about that. Dang. Oof. This is a very dangerous spot. There's two bosses, one of them being a monk. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's get out of here. Do I even care about unlocking the zone? I mean, we're going to get there eventually. Well, I don't know if we're going to have to come back this way or not, so we might as well just go get it. Just to be safe. Did she give me her ashes? No. I'm pretty sure I have to come back here because I'm almost positive the next part of the quest is we have to recover her ashes. And it might be like, oh man, we might have to like go in here. I don't remember. I never do this quest chain. But now you have to if you want to unlock her as a hero. So it's worth it. These guys are just straight running down. I mean, it's catchy, isn't it? Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. I think about it every time I hit the hookah. I was in my room trying to teach my little sister when I heard a boom and it sounded like a missile. Who that is? What that was? Oh, it's Granny. Oh, she done. Oh, I got hit with backfire. Take 56 damage every time we cast a spell. Rip. I gotta make sure we don't aggro too much stuff. No, Devona, stay here. I don't want her running down and aggroing. Okay, everything got aggroed anyway. Uh-oh. Good luck, team. Oh my gosh, there's so much lightning and stuff happening. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Alright, I'm not okay though. Got a little lower than I would have liked. Ding, Devona just hit 11. Nice. All right, Nalani Academy. I mean, technically we could skip these, the other missions, but we'll do them because we want to do the mission plus the bonus. All right, let's get up our inventory here. All right. Let's just see. I just want to see what the next part of the Althea quest chain is. $2,000 experience. Dang. Yeah, Althea's ashes. Please go to the Flame Temple corridor and gather Althea's ashes. Bring them back to me so I can lay her to rest. Dang, that's way up there even. You gotta really go get her. He gave us an urn. Go get her, go get her. No, I'm gonna call it's 9:30, so I'm gonna call it there. It's bedtime, man. It's bedtime. All right, we had two very good Guild Wars Reforged gaming sessions today. We're level 12. We're working on the quest chain to get the dungeon Forsaken Tunnels, which will unlock Althea. or excuse me, Althea's ghost as a Mesmer hero. I've never done that before because they just added her recently-ish. So I haven't even done it on like any of my main characters. So excited to do that. We do have to go up into some very dangerous zones, but we will do our best. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out for today. I don't even know what day it is. What is today? Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Hump day. So hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time it is there. And I will see you guys again very, very soon. Take care. Peace.